The state of Minnesota is taking action to stop even more potential fraud after 5 Eyewitness News first exposed problems in another massive taxpayer-funded program. Let's get right to investigative reporter Eric Rasmussen with new information about suspended payments just announced today.
Right, Lindsay. Now, this is all about the Integrated Community Supports Program, or ICS, under the Minnesota Department of Human Services. DHS says it has now cut off payments to 11 providers just weeks after we told you about one disabled man who was not getting the help he needed.
And how many times did I call DHS? They didn't do a damn thing.
Only a week ago, Ken Pence laid into the state in front of the House Fraud Committee.
Nothing until there was the news report.
Our report exposing questions about a taxpayer-funded care provider under the Integrated Community Supports Program.
He raised allegations that you billed the state of Minnesota for services that were not provided.
That is not true.
Now, DHS says it has suspended payments to 11 ICS providers due to credible allegations of fraud. In an email to state lawmakers Friday morning, temporary DHS Commissioner Shireen Gandhi added, "We are now seeing businesses working together to game the system."
We have to continually push and be vigilant.
Members of the House Fraud Committee from both sides of the aisle
It's about time that we're seeing this sort of action.
crediting reporting by 5 Eyewitness News for the new crackdown.
And, when you've got somebody providing that kind of information, I'd expect that gets looked into. It sounds like it was.
Payments will be shut off immediately at the first signs of fraud.
That warning last week from the DHS Inspector General. The agency says it also suspended payments to 17 additional providers affiliated with other Medicaid-funded programs. Republican State Rep Isaac Schultz says it's not enough.
The Department of Human Services has the ability today to strip the licenses from these very service providers that have now had their payments halted. And they haven't done that. They have failed to do that.
At last check, DHS said there were 260 providers, and that's just in the ICS program here in Minnesota. And the agency says it's also reminding all of those companies about a new anti-kickback law. It specifically bans providers from offering financial incentives to people who then sign up for those taxpayer-funded services. Lindsay, as you know, that's just another part of the fraud here in Minnesota that we continue to follow.
I didn't know